Let me find out.
Son las 5 de la mañana y yo no he dormido nada, pensando en tu bella. Lloras cada vez que te pegan, lloras, me da rabia y pena. Lloras. ¿Quién te ama como yo, cosita linda? Ay Dios, si te casas.
We're at Radio City Music Hall in front of FYE for the Aventura City release of KOB. KOB is the Kings of Bachata, Aventura's newest release of their CD. And as you can see, there's about 20,000 young teenagers from New York City and all over the 5 boroughs. Take a look at this crazy line. I'm here with the winner from La Calle who got tickets to get the signing autograph of Aventura's KOB. What's your name?
Monica.
And when did you win the tickets?
I went to Graham and they was giving out tickets and I was the last person and I won. I was the lucky person.
So can you tell me about Aventura?
Yes, I love them. They my babies, Romeo especially. And I love them. I want to marry them. I want to be with them. They my babies.
So you got the signing autograph from all the members?
Yes, correct. Because I was a VIP person in there.
Do you have any shout-outs?
Yes, shout out to Romeo. Romeo, if you've seen this, please marry me soon. So my man next to me, my mother, everybody. And I say, Romeo, I love you.
Hola, mi gente, somos
Aventura.
And you're watching Latin Lime TV.
This guy is the man behind the band, Johnny from Aventura.
No doubt. I want to definitely thank you guys for coming out. And I know, we just spoke the other day, but, I'm a businessman, and I know that any promotion is good promotion. Good, bad, internet, not internet, TV, radio, don't matter. No matter what kind of promotion it is, it still reaches the people. And when I spoke to you just a couple of days ago, we made that connection on the phone, and you here today, and you did your interviews earlier, and you still here, and I respect you because you've been on the ground today for like 10 hours. I've been out here for 15 hours, but you've been out here for 10 hours. I got an obligation. You, in a way, you got an obligation to fulfill your needs for your public, but I have to be here because this is my group. Without these people that are around us right now, we got nothing. Because at the end of the day, if nobody's standing out here in front of this line, we ain't signing autographs. Bottom line. We be home right now. You won't be doing this interview. We won't be standing right here. So that's why I'm the way I am with the fans. Like, I don't act up. I don't try to be like more than what I am. When I walk into a place, I shake hands with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because without them, you got nothing.
Yeah, the first. This guy is amazing inspiration. You must be the inspiring force behind the band. And I really want to thank you for taking the time out to inspire me, myself.
No, honestly speaking, Eric, I thank you for coming out because you didn't have to be here and give me an interview or even cover the event. This is something that's going to reach the fans, and that if you wasn't here, it'd be less people we reach. But you're here, so you make a difference.
Missed it for the world, dude. Would have missed it for the world.
You're real, and we appreciate
Definitely.
that.
I look forward to working with you. You heard it first, Johnny from Aventura. Thank you so much for your time.
Hola mi gente, habla Romeo y somos Aventura y estás aquí en Latin Lime, Puerto Rico. So nasty.
What's up, New York City? This is Eric Mayer, Latin Lime Television. We're in New York City at Latin Quarters for the Aventura press conference.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Kings of Bachata, Aventura!
Wow. Gracias. Mil gracias por sus aplausos. Oh man, this is beautiful. Es un placer estar con ustedes y que ustedes sean parte de esta jornada musical, de esta experiencia inolvidable. Les aseguro que la van a pasar fabuloso. Él es Lenny. You guys ready to party? Él, Mikey.
Let's rock!
Henry.
Hola!
Y yo soy Anthony. Cariñosamente, Romeo. Somos indiscutibles. Indiscutiblemente, los reyes de la bachata moderna. Kings of Bachata. Aventura.
What's up, New York City? This is Eric Mayer for Latin Line Television. I'm here with Aventura at Latin Quarters in New York City. They're dropping their KOB live CD today, and I'm just gonna ask you guys a couple questions. You guys, you come from a long way. Kings of Bachata. How'd you assemble that name? Where'd that come from?
It came from the people, they crowned us, and that's what we are.
Most definitely.
It's a very interesting album, because we kind of like giving back to our fans, and it's a very personal album for them as well as for us, because they're part of this album. They could hear themselves like screaming, singing our tracks, and you can also see them in the footage when they're part of the concert. You see guys fainting in Central America, so it's a very interesting album.
You guys come a long way. Growing up in Washington Heights, and basically, the BX. I'm sorry, but you're traveling the world right now. You're about to leave. You just came from where'd you come from? England, I believe. Right, they're leaving to South America. South America tomorrow.
We're going to Colombia and where else? Ecuador. Like we're going next week. Actually, next week, Thursday. 2 days ago. 2 days from now. Yeah.
Even though we've been there, like in Europe. As a matter of fact, the album has dropped over there earlier than over here, and it was crazy out there. In Switzerland, France, Spain. So now we're over here. We're gonna hit Central America now, Colombia, and all those spots down there. So it's going lovely.
And did you ever imagine this as a child? Could you ever imagine this, that you'd be a king of bachata? Not even bachata, to be honest with you. You've broken barriers in Puerto Rico, for example. In the clubs over there, they play your music consistently. How does it feel to be like the music constantly playing on the radio, on television?
We were doing music with good intentions, like we knew that we were definitely gonna attract like a young crowd and bachata fans. I don't see why wouldn't they like this album. Well, not this album, but like Aventura's, like first album. And to see that people that don't even speak Spanish listen to Aventura, that's like, wow, like that's kind of surprising to us. Like even till this day, we're kind of used to it, but when we sit there and we talk about it, we kind of like, wow, we made it big.
Obsession, 400,000 units in the first week. I can only imagine how many sales you're going to sell today. Guys, I want to thank you so much for giving us Latin Line Television the opportunity. These guys, they got to go to the press conference right now, but it was a blessing. And this guy's Latin Line Television from New York City to Puerto Rico.
Holla back.
Tú y yo durmiendo con los enemigos, dos seres que jamás hemos querido, los dos haciendo un bendito capricho, donde somos masoquistas por volver a nuestros nidos. Desnúdate al paso, mi reina, y solo ámame, que el secreto permanece.
Hola mi gente, habla Romeo del grupo Aventura y somos Aventura.
Así con cautela despacio, solo ámame, que si nos coge la